Hey guys, welcome back to Super Spa. Today I'm feeling super adventurous. I've had like a really fun week and I'm just feeling like I want to have fun with my makeup. So I thought, let's try something new. I want to do a super cool toned look. Like I want it cool on the eyes. I'm thinking grayish mauve on the eyes. Something mauve on the lips, like a bright cool tone cheek. I'm gonna start by blocking out my brows, so I'm gonna get them as flat as possible. If I can't really block them out, I think I'm just gonna go for like a bleached brow. Let's see how it goes. And we can start on the skin. I'm gonna use my Milk Touch foundation. I think that's a decent enough shade because I want like a really beautiful finish, like super porcelain skin. The foundation's leaning a little yellow, like my body's more brown, I'd say, so we might need to mix some shades. Okay, I think this one's a little bit more olive tone. I look really crazy. If I hold my arm up, you can kind of see the match is not bad. But because of the light hitting my face, like it looks really crazy. But if I step back, more even lighting, the match is not that bad. But this is fun because it means we can do a lot of brightening with concealer. I feel like almost manic today. I don't know how to describe it, but like my energy's really high. I just think because I've had a really fun week and it's making me feel like really like buzzed. Let's just spread out. There's a lot of concealer on this. Wow. Let's just spread this out under my cheek. I love a good like pre-shower makeup even though I've just showered. Right before that dries down, I'm gonna blend out the edges so that when I do start to blend the whole thing, it will look more seamless. But I want a lot of brightness under the eyes. I'm gonna do a little the center of my forehead, going down towards my nose, touch on the chin as well. I'm just gonna try and like paint some concealer on my eyebrows to, I don't know, do something to them. Yeah, this is like, makes them look a little more ashy, I guess. I'm gonna bring that onto my eyelid. I just don't want them to be black. I'm not like 1000% sure how this is gonna go, but we're gonna find out together. The gel is kind of crumbling off of my eyebrow into my hair. Whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna start doing some contour. I really want to make this a defined look. Let's make the jaw sharp, the cheekbones sharp. And we'll do the nose in a minute. I'm gonna use this nice flat brush and bring that down to kind of contour the hollow of my cheek, and then I'm gonna blend that upwards and then I'm gonna blend it downwards. See how that like really creates some natural definition, and then just blend the jawline. I'm gonna bring some on my eyelids. Now let's blend out this under eye, which is looking really crazy. And I'm gonna try and blend it into the foundation, into the contour, so it melts together in a lovely diffusion. Okay, I feel like I have a lot more dimension in my face now. I don't look super yellow with the foundation. I'm gonna start off using a really light white almost color and just dusting that on my eyelid. I want it kind of really diffused, pretty soft. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with this kind of dusty purple. Looks a bit warm on camera, but... And I'm just gonna start putting it right here. And I'm kind of blending it downwards, following my eye socket shape. And then I'm gonna take that same color into my nose and into my brow. Now I'm gonna go back in with my light shade and just reinforce that in the front of my eye. Oh, and it has a little like lilac on it from the previous eyeshadow, which is really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna deepen the purple a little bit more. Okay, now with a smaller brush, I'm gonna go in with this gray shade. And I'm gonna first start with the contour so that it doesn't mix too much with the purple. And I'm gonna go down my nose. It's really giving nose. Going back in with the purple on the lash line on the outer corner. And then more of this gray just on the outer corner in general, and kind of pulling my eyes out. But I don't want to compete too much with this depth over here, so I'm going to keep it pretty light. Using a more dense brush, going back in with the brighter shade. And I'm kind of pushing it into the sides of my nose to really sharpen up my contour and almost make the inner corners of my eyes look more flat, so the depth can kind of be focused on the outer part of my eyes. What I'm gonna do now is take this dark, kind of almost purple tone gray, and I'm gonna really like smoke that out on my lash line, almost making my eyelashes look gray, and like my eyelashes are kind of adding to the smokiness. I don't know if we're gonna do mascara because I kind of like this effect. So my eyelashes almost are acting like eyeshadow here. If I had more artsy lashes, like maybe like really like spidery ones, I could use that. Maybe I could do my mascara more spidery. But I really like the soft tones. Like I feel like my eyelashes kind of match my eyebrows right now. Okay, I'm gonna use this lighter gray and put that just here to add most of the dimension in the socket area. And with the shade again, I'm gonna finish up my nose contour by doing the tip of my nose. It's looking a little muddy. Let's clean it up a little with this lighter shade. And bring that into the inner corner. And then highlight also on the tip of the nose and the bridge of the nose. I'm gonna turn on the AC, so sorry if you hear some background noise. Now I wanna bring color on the cheeks. So let's use this pink Valentino shade pretty high up to start. Okay, let's try to get more pigment out of this. It smells really nice. Okay, I think these just need to be like built up. It's not really showing up on camera. Can you see more when I go back? These actually match the shorts I'm wearing perfectly. You can't see, but I feel like these cool tones are really popular in editorial looks right now, and that's kind of where I got a lot of the inspiration from. For some reason, I don't exactly know why, the scent reminds me of Pretty Little Liars. I think something that I was like wearing at the time of watching that show when I was like 13 smelled like this. Let's bring back a little bit more concealer into the center, but first let's pat in this kind of nose bake that I've done. So I'm just gonna do little dots here with my sponge, just trying to create a nice diffusion because I don't want the blush too close to the center and too close to the under eyes. I'm gonna use my foundation puff and go right here for the in between the blush and concealer section. Now the blush is more focused on the cheeks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my eyebrows. I think I messed that up. I want more white on my eyes. I'm trying to think. Do I have a really good white? That's okay. Let's set the under eyes a little bit. Just pretty lightly. I just don't want them to be shiny. But I would like to keep like the shine on the cheeks. Feeling kind of 80s. I'm gonna use this kind of gray cool tone lip liner and just start to outline slightly. I don't want that much structure on the lips. Maybelline vinyl lipstick. I think it's called Ink, Lip Ink. And bring that color onto my lips, which would be too light on its own, but really goes with the finish and the color tones of the eyes. But you can see it looks like it washes me out by itself. So let's add some definition again with this lip liner. I feel that the lips needs depth somewhere, so I think I'm gonna use this gray tone. Kind of like that. Flicking it out a little bit. Oh, it looks really crazy on camera. I want a cool effect, but I don't want it to look like I've just eaten blueberries or something. Let's go underneath. This is like highlighting my double lip line so well. If you know, you know. And on top, this is kind of I don't know what this. I feel like I've overdone it somewhere. Hopefully you can kind of see how the lips is looking. But let's use this dark color. And I just want to pull the brows out. Maybe we can keep them light in the middle. Does that look wrong? I'm not sure. Maybe we can draw like a skinny line. I'm trying to cover up like the crumble concealer from the gel mixing with the concealer after it's been dried. Not a good look. Okay, I feel like that lip makes the lip look less crazy. See, more crazy, less crazy. Okay, I'm done with the aircon. Back to peace and quiet. And now I hear my mom showering. I hope you don't. Those are two completely different brows. Okay. I think I need to pull this out more. This one's very arched. Okay, we're not too far off. Maybe I need a little more structure on the lip. Let's add a touch more shadowing on the lip line. I think it almost makes it look like I have a mustache going on or something, and I don't like that. So let me just define my Cupid's bow once and for all. See, I'm not sure if that made it more or less mustachy. Let's blend it. Is this calling for like a dark upper lip? I don't know what this look wants from me, but I'm kind of confused. Okay, last resort is always concealer lips for me. Let's see what this does. Now my lips look like my eyes, but like the really bad version. Like, it looks like the ugly sister of my eyebrows. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? That's what I want to know. No. Maybe we just need a gloss. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it. Gosh, these lips are terrible. They're really testing me. Okay, now I have some of that like cool tone left over. Let's try and neutralize with foundation. Hopefully the 3D-ness of my lips can carry the gloss. I don't know. Or can carry the lip shape with just a clear gloss. It's just not what I want. In person, it's kind of what I want. On camera, it's totally not what I want. Guys, I don't know. Let me just align my lips with this. It's not even lining because there's too much gloss on. Okay. Maybe I need to take 10. But like, I like it in real life. But like, I want you guys to like it too. Okay, taking it off again. We're going back in lip liner. And just lining it like normal. Okay. The tiniest touch of concealer in the middle. I don't know if it's like the shadow that's being cast by this light, but for some reason it makes it like look like a mustache. When I put this lip on. Okay, that's like, I don't know. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way I just did that. My camera's also like about to die. It's blinking red. Okay, lip gloss, lip gloss. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Again, not super giving on camera, but it's kind of doing the trick. It's kind of doing the trick. Let's zoom in a little. I love it. I love it. I want to build up the blush for you guys to see more pink, 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 pink. The pink is like kind of the thing that's shaping my face here. So I want it to stand out. Okay, my camera is set, so like the official look is done. There's a few things I really want to try. First of all, I want to try bottom mascara. Spidery it is. I have just transformed my face by doing that. Let's try spidery upper lashes as well now. Okay, wait, take a good look. Now, I want to emphasize the inner corners again because I never do that. And really make this round looking. One of you guys said, you're like, oh, you never emphasize your round eyes. I'd love to see a look where you do. Here we are. Here we are. Oh. Okay, we're back on camera. This is how it's looking with the lashes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This was so fun. Let me know if you want more of these type of looks because I am obsessed. And if you want a makeup look tailored to your features made by me, check out the link below at softfocusconsultations.com. Subscribe if you like this video. I'll see you in the next one.